I'm going to show you how to put together the nose cone for your UP Aerospace SPACELOFT Estes model rocket. This applies to most of the plastic nose cones, though some of them omit the addition of a clay ballast. Those of you who are making the Wizard rocket will not need to take the steps with the clay. So first thing, you're going to open your small snack bag and you're going to take out your nose cone cap, and your clay. I call it a clay ballast because this puts some extra weight in the front of the rocket, which helps it fly straight. So you can open up your baggie with your clay in it, and you get to just tear that apart. When you get it open, you don't want to smash it too much, but if you do smash it, that's okay. You can squish it back into a rectangle, and then I wouldn't put it directly on the table yet. Put it back on the bag for this next step. You're going to take a plastic knife, there should be one or more at your table, and you're going to draw a cross pattern line on it, roughly in the middle, horizontally and vertically. And that's going to show you, that's going to divide your clay into 4 parts. If it's off a little, you can move it and squish the clay, cutting it, and then you'll want to cut the piece again, and you'll take out one segment. You can see I have I could have made 4 segments here. I'm taking out one of them, and I'm going to set that aside to play with later. Then I'm going to take the other segments, I'm going to smash them together and start making a little snake or rope. You can use your table and roll it out, and you want to roll it so that one end at least becomes fairly pointy. When you've rolled it so it's pointy, you're going to stick it down into your nose cone, and you want that little point to go all the way down into the tip. And then, using the pencil that's by you, you're going to shove the rest of the clay into the nose cone and push it down into the tip as well as you can. Don't worry about getting the eraser messy. These pencils are okay. Do you see what I just did? I just pulled it out and some of the clay came with it. If you have that happen, you can use your finger to hold the clay in. And there's enough clay here that your nose cone is basically going to be solid clay. All right, I'm going to take just a little bit out of my nose cone. The goal is to fill the nose cone with what you've got. You want to get as much of it in there as you can, but it's such a tight fit with the pencil, you're not going to get it all in. You can tap it down rapidly, and then it won't stick to the eraser, like this. You can see what it looks like. Now, I'm going to take the tip of the pencil, and without running the lead in it too much, I'm going to run it along the inside. And what that does is get rid of the extra clay that's in the area where we're going to apply the glue. Next, you're going to call your mentor over and they're going to help you. You have some model cement, and they're going to take the model cement and they're going to put a little bead of it around the inside of the nose cone. And they're going to draw just a tiny line of it all the way around. Once they've put that on, you're going to take the white cap, insert it in the back end of the nose cone, and then twist the nose cone and the cap, hold the cap steady, twisting the nose cone, and that'll spread it, and you can see the plastic will mushroom out just a little bit. You don't want to squish it too much, you want to keep these sides straight, but you want it to start to soften. Then your nose cone is assembled. You'll just set it aside and let it dry, and your mentors can tell you what the next step is.